Hello traders, this is Alla on August 29th. In this video, I would like to review what played out in the month of August. I would like to remind to you that we're at key formations across all futures, all indexes, and all key commodities, as well as stocks. As you know, everyone had been complaining that markets had been incredibly quiet because we are at trend exhaustion levels. Because we are at trend exhaustion levels on institutional charts, such as weekly and monthly. Here's a couple of reviews. This is bonds in 2017, chart present in the room for years. This is where bonds sold off from. Very clearly, this is what price does time and time again. 80+% of the time, market sold off from reversal zone. And this is where bonds had been finding support at the key reversal zone. Knowledgeable trader knows how essential and crucial it is to separate reversal from correction. Fibonacci resistance identified years in advance is a problem on bonds. No surprise. But the fact is, bonds oversold, bonds at trend inception. This formation not to be ignored. This is what playing out currently on gold. Gold reached reversal zone just like bonds. Gold frozen in correction between key Fibonacci support and key Fibonacci resistance identified years in advance. This was gold in 2017. Gold sold off from key Fibonacci target you learn in the course. Never to be ignored. Making assumptions that price always goes to reversal zone is absolutely wrong assumption. Not the case. Decision point 2 is always key Fibonacci target, which you saw is a problem currently on bonds, and the reason bonds struggling to break through. 3 weeks of war zone on gold. Nevertheless, gold oversold. Also key formation just like on bonds. This is S&P weekly. S&P weekly reminding you where bullish rally started from trend inception 2016. If you complaining about S&P being asleep, this is a reason why. Bullish rally overextended. Remember where bonds sold off from? And remember where bonds and gold is? Does not mean you need to pull a trigger randomly. Only means market setting up for historical formations. Bullish rally on S&P, way too tired. Way overextended. This been the range. This is long-term institutional charts. This is a chart I use when I work with hedge funds and institutions. This is a chart I use for my personal positions. This is euro. Do you remember how important green line is? Not the place to be ignored. Do you remember green line on bonds? It's a problem. This is the reason euro expected to struggle for quite a while. Euro been in massive correction since the month of March, and no surprise where euro sold off from. Key formations on euro as well. And this is NQ weekly. We discussed for months that NQ had been in correction at Fibonacci reversal zone. We discussed that this support holding the key. Knowing when to short the market, knowing when not to pull the trigger randomly is absolutely crucial moment in your trading. To remind you, this is where NQ sold off from prior. And this is what's playing out in the trading room. Identical accuracy of the method on Tesla. As we're discussing Tesla weekly, as we're paying attention to all the news releases and all the events that playing out on Tesla. No matter how spectacular the earnings are, reversal zone had not been broken since 2017. No matter how much Elon Musk struggling with SEC and tweets about Tesla, Fibonacci support identified years in advance respected. Knowing what to do with your position on Tesla, you must know the rules. This is S&P from the trading room. This is where S&P struggled the last week in August. The end of the minor trend is present, and as we discussed in August 29th in the course regarding bullish points of entries on S&P, no reason to short the market this morning, none whatsoever. Ultimate reminder: never pull a trigger randomly, never separate correction from reversal. This was S&P weeks prior in the trading room. This was ultimate trend inception in the trading room on August 15th, where price also reminded you the end of the minor trend not ignored. This is where bullish rally started in the month of August from. This was not just day trading entry, this was also institutional support. And this was sell-off on S&P, and where buyers came from. Key support one last time on August 24th. If I convert this chart to 5 minute, exact same accuracy applies, no matter what you trade. If I go back weeks prior, it's a reversal zone, not a place to buy. Buy at key support. Fibonacci levels identified weeks in advance were present in the room for weeks and weeks. Identical formula across the board applies. Buy at trend inception with institution. Do not trade against institutions. Historical formation on bonds, on gold are identical to what playing out every single day in the trading room on any chart you choose to trade. Very challenging month of August. Worst time to trade, best time to learn. I wish you spectacular, incredible, amazing Labor Day holiday in US as I'm meeting with students throughout the world. Brand new Fibonacci class starts on Monday, September 10th. If you would like to master pure price for entry and Fibonacci for exits that you can use for your day trading decisions on oil, on gold, on silver, on bonds, on stocks, on anything you choose to trade, you can also use for long-term investment decisions. Speculation never an option. This is rule-based method, traded by beginner traders to hedge fund managers in US and globally since 2011. All group classes are live, 8 weeks, private mentoring 16, includes group classes. Students can share what they trade and how. Pretty please listen to them. And remember, every single thing you learn applies to any instrument you choose to trade. Never hesitate to contact me at 925-257-4298 or info@fibinstitute.com and listen to the students who trade different instruments, who trade on different platforms, who trade different time frames, as identical price action patterns forms time and time and time again. After you review the information on the website, do not hesitate to contact me. Best way to contact me via email, send me your phone number and leave me voicemail. info@webinstitute.com or 925-257-4298. Look forward to seeing you in the class September 10th. Have a joy-filled holiday. Can't wait to see you.